As Sarah and Barbara arrived in Italy to meet their tour guide, they had no idea the adventures that they would lie ahead on their voyage of learning about the core of this fine country.
Wow, it looks so beautiful here. Look at the mountains, fresh green grass, swift waters, bright sounds, clear skies, and rocky wonders all around.
Caroline, too.
Yes, it's a fine place to visit. I look forward to finding about the meaning behind all the beauty that has left me in awe. Now let's introduce ourselves to the tour guide. Why, hello. We are so glad to be here. I'm Barbara, and this is my good friend Sarah. We simply can't wait to discover all of the wonders of Italy.
I look forward to showing you the glory within this fine country. I am Sophia, your tour guide for today. Very nice to meet you. How are you ready to begin the fun? Let's go. Now for our first stop, the Colosseum.
The Colosseum, what? No, silly. The Colosseum, a large stadium used thousands of years ago where gladiators fought.
Here, maybe I can make it a little easier.
The only thing that would help me understand would be to go back in time for me to see it for real.
Then that is what we will do.
Seriously? You can do that?
Indeed.
Hail Caesar! We who are about to die salute you.
As you can see, these gladiators are fighting in a deadly competition. This is very competitive, and we can only have one winner. Basically, the last man alive wins.
Oh, I see, but I still have more questions. Did these fights stop? Why is it a monument? Why were there parts missing in the present, but not now?
Let's move forward a bit in time to answer all those questions. Now the fighting had ended. Now people are stripping the consuls of its marble and stone to build kingdoms and empires.
Stop this nonsense.
This place killed many people, a lot of which were Catholic. I am the Pope, and I command that this rubbish be stopped immediately. From now on, this Colosseum will be preserved as a national monument. It shall be treated with respect for those who died in it.
Speaking of the Pope, he lives in the
Vatican.
The Vatican Catholic Church. The Vatican features St. Peter's Basilica, a popular Catholic church, and many things to please citizens. It has museums, a post office, restaurants, and even an army.
I'm hungry. Could we go back to the future now to learn about modern day Italian food?
Of course, I have a restaurant in mind I think you will love.
Welcome to Frankie's Fine Cuisine, finest restaurant in northern Italy. What would you like?
Could I have some spaghetti? Drenched with thin, creamy, buttery cheese sauce? Oh, and some light wines, please.
I regret to inform you that thinner, lighter foods such as those would be found in southern Italy. It is simply not how we do things up north. It's simply not how we do things. My apologies for the inconvenience. Could I make it up to you by offering you spaghetti like you wanted, but drenched in thicker tomato sauce? Fine wines of your choice are available.
I'm sorry, but we are going to have to decline that offer. We could go for some fresh Italian pizza. It was created in Naples.
Oh, I know. We could go to the Leaning Tower of Pizza. I bet that place has super fresh pizza.
I'm afraid that Leaning Tower of Pisa is indeed not pizza restaurant on a slant. It has much more significance.
Actually, we can learn more about that right now. Our next stop is the Leaning Tower of Pisa, not pizza in the past.
What fun! fun!
A new tower would soon be built to watch for enemies.
Why would they make a watchtower tilted? It wouldn't work right.
Well, Sarah, a tilt was not in the original plan. Something went wrong along the way.
As construction continued, a lazy mistake unfolded in the process of laying down the tower's foundation. There! That should do it.
Seems decent enough.
Hey, Bill, does something seem wrong with the tower, or is it just my imagination?
Yes, it seems a little crooked.
Oh, I see the problem. This foundation was laid poorly.
Oh, no. Well, it's too late to fix it now.
So there the tower stood, tilting more and more every day. In a few decades, the tower might hit the ground. Anyways, the girls and their guide traveled back into modern day in an Italian town.
I know what we should do now. Go shopping around town with all of the shops and careers at work. It will be so fun. Wait. What kind of jobs were there in Italy in the 14th through 16th century? Do we still have these jobs around?
Well, shall we go back to the time and find out?
Yay! I can't wait to learn more about this amazing country. Let's go. Look out. The 1350 through Look out, 1300s through 1500, because here we come.
Wow, look around. There are blacksmiths, jewelers, and bankers.
Leathersmiths, artists, architects, and authors.
Yep, you girls said it. Those were the trending jobs of this time period. You know now who now enters our tour shortly after this era in 1594.
Who is it?
Galileo.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Is there a website called Galileo?
Well, there is a website named after him. This is because he was an extremely important person to the Earth. He was an extraordinary explorer and scientist who discovered the orbit of the planets around the sun. He discovered went against the church and beliefs of which the Earth was the center and the solar system orbited around it.
I tell you, you have been wrong all of this time. I have observed and I know it is true. Please believe me.
Never, you defied us, and how we will kill you.
No!
He died.
Yes, but that wasn't the end of his theory. People found his notes later and discovered that he had been right all along. That is why we believe that today.
Wow, that is fascinating. Speaking of beliefs, can you please tell us about Italy's government?
Well, it's changed over time. In 1861 was an independent kingdom. Nearly 60 years later, it became a dictatorship. Today, it is republic.
Wait, hold up. Who was the dictator and what impact did he have on the country?
The dictator was Benito Mussolini. Let's go back in time to see him in action with the leaders of Germany and Japan.
Hello, Hitler and Hirohito. I'm so glad you're here.
Yes, hello. Let's get to the point. We're all powerful countries and dictatorships. So why don't we team up? We could take over the world. Together, but alone we cannot stand. We shall call ourselves the Axis powers.
I like that idea. We should do it.
Agreed.
Let's do this.
They began to take over countries. This eventually caused World War II. In the end, the powers last. The Axis powers lost, but Italy got out of this Sicily and Sardinia.
Good for them.
And that concludes our tour. Thank you for coming to Italy. We will see you next time. I hope you learned something new.
Oh, we did. Thanks.
Wow, we learned about Italian culture, geography, and history. All while we were having fun.
This will be an experience I will never forget.